Friends, we are back with the supervised learning, and this time we are going to use our Azure Machine Learning automated ML feature. So without wasting time, I will go back again to my machine learning workspace, and here on the left side you can see the automated machine learning. I will click on home here, and that's my home page for the ML Studio, automated ML Studio. I will go and create new, and I'm going to select automated ML run. With this, it will ask me that which type of data set I'm going to use for this type of experiment. So here I have multiple data set that I can use for running an experiment. So I will use diabetes target and click on next. With this, it is going to ask me whether I am going to create a new experiment or the existing one. So let me create a new one for you guys. Automated ML diabetes, and my target column should be diabetic integer. And next, it's going to ask me that what type of compute cluster I'm going to use to run this experiment. So what it does mean, so in compute section we have three different types of compute. First is our compute instance in which our notebooks were running, and then we have compute cluster. The third one we'll discuss in some time. So the compute cluster is where we have multiple nodes and we can going to perform our heavy operations and mostly our inference pipelines and I could say production codes. So that's the compute cluster we have, and I have created or spent one of the cluster for our this experiment. And even you can create a new compute cluster using this option and taking appropriate steps, and it will be created for you in I think 5 to 6 minutes. So let me click on next, and here I can see that what type of experiment I want to run, whether it's a classification, regression, or time series forecasting. So in this type of experiment, I am going to predict whether I am diabetic or not. So for that, we are going to use classification. I'm not going to enable the deep learning, so I will keep it off. And here, what is the primary metric that I'm going to predict from this experiment? So accuracy, AUC weighted, or the precision score. So I'm going to keep accuracy. And which model is going to be the best one? I need an explanation. Any model that I need to block. So it will give me the list of all the classification models which I can use for running. So, and I can also exclude them in running. Otherwise, the model will keep on running, or the experiment will keep on running for half an hour, maybe an hour. So let me remove or exclude few of them. I'm just removing that for the sake of time purpose, and green boosting I will keep it in a resume. Okay, so we will going to use 6 different type of models, and I'm going to exit criteria. Okay, next step. Okay, training job for no, I don't want 6 hours. Okay, let's say 25 minutes. Oh, it has a minimum of 0.5, so half an hour. Metric threshold, okay, that's on the our ROC curve, how much the threshold we want to give. 3%, variation auto, concurrency, maximum concurrent 2. Okay, let me save it. And featureization settings, okay, that's all fine. I'm going to exclude my column 1 and save it and do the finish. So what it's doing is it is creating an automated ML run for me, and you can see here that it has given me a run number which you can see from here, and right now you can see it has not started. To make it quick start, I will go and you can see the notification, though it's not running, but it will just show as a running one. Okay, I will go to compute, and on my compute cluster I can see that it is not active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, now it has been active now, so it's active on X2. I will go back to my experiments where it is running, And here you can see this is the one that we just created. So I'm opening this. Here we go. We can see one of the experiment is running that we executed. And if we go inside this, we can see different stats like when it was submitted, what's the run ID, and what is now happening over here. Let me go to the models that we selected 6 models, so all should come over here when they start running, and the child runs will come eventually over here. So you can see it has been queued up, so it will go for the execution quite soon. And the snapshots, in case there is any. So what we should be waiting for is the data to come over here. That's for the models. Anyways, we will go back and we will see that how the model is running and performing now. All right, so this is running and it is already 2 minutes past since we have submitted it, and we are still awaiting for the output. So usually it takes a longer time to run. So as we have given some half an hour, so we should wait for half an hour for model to execute. So what I will do, I will pause the video or I will close the video and give a new continuation of the video quite soon. Then see you then soon. Cheers, bye.